When Ayakunle heard what was happening, she rushed to the house in anger. She called Kemi wicked and heartless. Fearing for Fumilayo's life, she took her away immediately. That night, in her mother-in-law's house, Fumilayo cried bitterly. She cried for the love she lost and for the sister who betrayed her. She prayed quietly for God's help. 1 month later, Fumilayo gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. Joy returned to the household. She was well cared for, and the children grew strong. Later, a family meeting was called. Elders from both families gathered. Kunle stood up and spoke calmly. Fumilayo is my wife, he said. Title, they forced him to marry his late brother's wife. That night, under a calm Yoruba moon, Fumilayo cried until her eyes were red and swollen. In the quiet village of Itoro, her heart felt heavier than stone, for she had agreed to a marriage she never wanted. The elders said it was tradition. They said it was for the family name. They said it was the right thing to do. But no one asked Fumilayo how she felt. No one cared that her happiness was being taken from her. Early the next morning, before the village fully woke, Fumilayo went to see Ade, the man her heart truly loved. With tears running down her cheeks, she told him everything, how her family forced her to place tradition above love. Ade begged her to refuse. He promised to stand by her no matter what. But Fumilayo slowly shook her head. If I disobey, she said softly, my family will reject me. With pain tearing her heart apart, she ended the relationship and walked away. When she returned home, Fumilayo told her mother. Slowly, it entered Kemi's heart. She became bitter, watching Fumilayo receive all the love while she did all the work. One evening, Kemi told Kunle that Fumilayo should begin housework again. Kunle agreed but warned her to be careful with Fumilayo and the unborn child. From that day, Kemi changed. Her words became harsh. She overworked Fumilayo, insulted her, and stopped Kunle from spending time with her. Fumilayo endured everything in silence. When Fumilayo was 8 months pregnant, Kemi said she could no longer tolerate her. She told Kunle that after childbirth, Fumilayo must leave and give them the baby. Kunle was shocked. He said nothing. That night, sleep refused to visit him, and he saw Kemi's true heart for the first time. Kemi ran to her mother and told her the plan. But her mother was angry. Only a foolish woman, she said, stands in the rain with one cloth. She reminded her that Fumilayo had covered her shame. But Kemi refused to listen. Instead, she increased the suffering. Fumilayo told her mother she had agreed. Joy filled the compound at once. Drums sounded, palm wine flowed, and the bride price was paid quickly. Before long, she was married to Kunle, her late brother's husband. That same morning, Ayakunle, Kunle's mother, stormed into the house like a raging storm. She shouted that Kunle had lost his senses. She mocked him for marrying from a family she believed could not bear children. Kunle stood before his mother and spoke firmly. You want grandchildren, he said, but who I marry is my choice. Please respect it. His words shocked everyone into silence. At first, peace settled in the home. Kemi, Kunle's first wife, treated Fumilayo kindly. She told her to feel at home and promised to care for her like a sister. 2 months later, Fumilayo became pregnant. Joy filled the compound. At last, a child was coming. She was treated like gold, resting all day while Kunle cared for her with great love. But jealousy is quiet and dangerous. Slowly, it entered. Kunle and Fumilayo returned home together and raised their twins in peace and love. And so the elders say, Enito babin ibi, ukore ibi. He who plants evil will harvest evil. Thank you for listening. What lesson did you learn from this story? Please like, share, and subscribe for more African folklore.